Could you survive in your favorite anime universe? Well, today, my name is Birthroad, and I'm going to be looking at every anime universe that I know about extensively, and we are going to be seeing how I would survive in them. Now, I made a video talking about if these universes were real, so if you want, like, something for everybody, I guess we'd go about that, but this is what I would do if I were in these unique universes. So to start off with, we have Naruto. Now, I don't think I'd have the goal of becoming Hokage or anything like that, but I do think I'd want to be a pretty strong ninja. Probably someone maybe like Kakashi, might be a sensei or something at some point. Like, I want to be pretty strong. So my whole goal would to be, just train, become the strongest ninja I can, no matter what. But make sure to do it the right way. Again, like someone like Kakashi. Kakashi may have been an asshole, this, and that, or whatever. But that would be my goal. I can't say, Naruto's got a lot of tragic backstories. I can't say I'd have a tragic backstory. I wouldn't know. But yeah, my goal, I think, in Naruto would not to be Hokage. I think I would train really hard, try to become a sensei, and be one of the pillars of the village, but I would never want to be Hokage. I know Kakashi was Hokage, but yeah, I would kind of try to be like him, but never become Hokage, if that makes sense. Next, we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now, for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it depends if I get a stand or not. Obviously, we're going to assume I get a stand, because if not, I think I'd just be doing the same thing. So if I get a stand, what would I be doing? Because it's not like there's like a good guy, bad guy thing going on. I think I would just use it to benefit my life, honestly. Like, it's hard to think of certain examples. Let's go like Sticky Fingers with Bruno, dude. I'll just create like extra storage in my room and stuff like that. And if I want to escape from something, I'll just zip myself up in a wall or something like that, So yeah, I think I would just use my stand to benefit my everyday life. Not sure what exactly stand I would get. Maybe that's a good video, seeing which power I get from each anime. We might do that next Sunday or something. No, next Sunday. Never mind. All right, let's continue. All right, we got Black Clover now. And with Black Clover, I would assume my magic. I don't know what I could base it off to make sure my magic. That's what I'm saying. One of these days we got to do a video. I go down and I do a quiz and get all the shit right. But anyway, Black Clover, I would imagine I have decently strong magic. I don't know. I can't imagine it'd be anything too bad. And I would work relatively hard to become a Magic Knight. And hopefully I'd become a Magic Knight. If not, I think I'd just be screwed. And I think it'd end up being similar to JoJo's. I'd just use my magic to help me out. But I think my goal would be to become a Magic Knight. Now, which squad would I want to join? Without knowing like everything about the Black Bulls, how chill they are. I don't know. I'd probably want to join. I think Rels would be pretty cool. Obviously, everybody wants to be in Golden Dawn, so that wouldn't be bad either. But it's a little too fancy for me. I don't know. Yeah, it'd be tough to say. I wouldn't want to join Jack, and I guess I'd be fine with the Black Bulls. But next, we move on to One Piece. Oh, One Piece is a good one. There's a lot of options you could go down. Honestly, I think it would be a very tough choice deciding between a Marine or Pirate, because to me, it's not really much different. But I think having a goal to go for like the One Piece rather than just being like the Fleet Admiral, I think that's a lot more admirable, I guess, if that makes sense. So I think I'd probably end up becoming a pirate. If I saw a devil fruit, I would really have to think about eating it or not, because yeah, I like swimming. So yeah, it'd be kind of difficult, but I think I'd be a pretty good leader. I feel like I lead a lot when I'm hanging out with people and in group projects and stuff like that. So I think I could be a captain, a pirate captain. Not sure what my powers would be. Would I have Conqueror's Haki? Honestly, probably not. I don't think being a king of the pirates, really suits me, and I don't think there's anything else that I would really want to do. I don't know. I feel very ambitious towards content and stuff, so if I'm in there, I'm sure I'll find something to be very ambitious about. Maybe I'll have Conqueror's Haki. I'm not sure. That one would be, I don't know. I'd train the other Hakis as much as possible. And the Devil Fruit, it would probably not. I probably would not eat a Devil Fruit. But next up, we have Cowboy Bebop. I don't know. It's kind of just like a very futuristic universe of ours. And for Cowboy Bebop, I don't think I'd be a bounty hunter. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I'd have that in me. I guess I'd probably just do this. I'd probably make content, but in the future, I don't know. Maybe it's easier to make content. Maybe it's harder. So I'd guess still be a content creator. Next, we have Full Metal Alchemist. I would try to learn alchemy, I would think, and yeah, become a state alchemist. That's pretty much about it. I don't really think. And now, if I found out about all the shit that was going on, like if I found out about some bullshit, I would definitely try to stop that. Because I've always been my justice over everything else. I'm believing in myself first. So if that were me in Full Metal and I found out about all the terrible shit going down, yeah, I would definitely try to stop it. Next up, we have Bleach. Man, I don't even know. Because, like, Bleach, you could be in so many different spots. I don't know. Honestly, I'd probably just end up being a normal human, to be honest with you. And then when I die, I'd want to become a Soul Reaper, probably. That'd be my guess. I don't know. I really don't. I mean, Bleach is a tough one, so I guess still doing content is the safest answer, honestly. Next, we have Beyblade. I'd try to become the #1 Blader. I mean, I tried to do that when I was younger anyway, so, yeah. I'd try to be the #1 Blader. That's what I would do for sure. Next, we have Dragon Ball. I'd want to win a world tournament, and I think call it there, honestly. But I don't know, because we do have, like, world tournaments here. But I guess they're just not as hyped up. I don't know. In the world of Dragon Ball, maybe I'd still be the same. Either content creator, probably more likely, or I would, probably try to win a world tournament. One of those two. And I actually did win some tournaments before. I used to do martial arts and stuff, so it's not unrealistic, I think. And the only reason I stopped was because the place I went to closed. So honestly, if it was more of a reliable place, maybe I find that in Dragon Ball, I'd probably still be doing it. So yeah. Next, we have Hunter x Hunter. I would try to become a hunter, I think, because I don't really feel like there's much else to do in Hunter x Hunter. All the other jobs seem like necessity jobs, and that's it. There doesn't seem to be anything much specialized in Hunter x Hunter. So for me, I would probably try to become a hunter. I feel like that'd be my only option. And yeah, that's pretty much what I would do. Try to train Nen. I don't know what I'd have. No idea. Next, we have JJK. I'm good off learning sorcery or anything like that. I think I'm just going to be a content creator. I think I'll just stay like that on JJK. Mob Psycho, obviously it depends if I'm an Esper or not, but even if I am an Esper, again, I think I would use it to just benefit me slightly. Like, let's say I'm feeling lazy, I'm laying down, don't want to go throw away the trash. Guess what? Get sent to the trash can, you know what I'm saying? So, I guess just benefit my life, really, in small ways, nothing crazy. Maybe, use it to stream, be like, look, I'm the only streamer who can raise a rock without moving. Anyway, One Punch Man. If I don't end up having any powers, which I probably wouldn't, I'm still a streamer. That's all I would do, right? If I end up having powers, then yes, I'd be a hero for sure. Next, we have Fire Force. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna have fire powers, or again, we're back to the streamer thing. I'm gonna stop explaining that part. I think you guys know that. So with Fire Force, if I have fire powers, I would probably try to join a division. Yeah, I want to help people, so I feel like that would be, very impactful. I would definitely do that. My hero, same as One Punch Man. If I have powers, which everybody in My Hero has powers for the most part, so yeah, I'd be a hero for sure. Demon Slayer, what would I do in Demon Slayer? Because I can't even be a streamer. That didn't exist, or a content creator, I should say. But do I want to be a hunter, like whatever they're called? Are they? I don't remember what they're called. Not really. I wouldn't really want to do that. I don't think so. I think I'd just chill in my village and do something, bro. I'd go collect firewood or something. I don't even want to go in the forest, though. I don't know. Hey, I'll go collect firewood, I guess. Whatever. I don't know what else I could do. Next, we have Assassination Classroom. I would have to be in the class for this to affect me at all. And if I was in that class, then, yeah, I'd just try to kill the guy. So, pretty simple. Next, with Blue Exorcist. Yeah, I think I'd just be a content creator, bro. I don't even want to think about what else I'd do. Death Note. Content creator. Fairy Tail. Well, Fairy Tail, I'd have magic, right? Everybody has magic in Fairy Tail. I don't know what magic I would have, but I would try to join a guild, and I would want to be the #1 ranked. Are they called wizards? I haven't watched Fairy Tail in years. I'm gonna be honest. It might have been a decade since I watched it. I'm gonna be honest, but yeah, I try to be the #1 magic guy, wizard. I try to be the #1 wizard for sure. I don't know. That just got a ring to it, man. It sounds nice. So yeah, that's what I would try to do. Pokemon. I'm becoming champion of a region. That's it. I can drop it later, whatever. I just want to get there, be champion, and dip. And then after I'm done being champion, I'm getting me shinies on shinies on shinies, man. I'm going to have a real life shiny farm. I'm going to buy a big old farm with my champion money, and all my shinies are going to grow up there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. If Pokemon was real, I'm becoming a champion, and then I'm going to become a shiny hunter when I'm done with all that. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that's the move for me on Pokemon. Next, we have Vinland Saga. I guess I'd just be a Viking. I don't know what else I would really do. I think I'd be forced to be a Viking, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I could be a farmer. That sounds miserable. I don't think I'd want to be anything in Vinland Saga. I think I'll die. Anyway, we have Sword Art Online. Of course, I'm entering the game, bro, but I ain't dying, bro. I'm living that shit and I'm winning, bro. I am. Simple as that. I've seen Ready Player One. I got the strats, man, and I've seen some of Sword Art. Rave Master is kind of same thing as Fairy Tail, and I don't know too much about Rave Master, so we'll just move on. Death Parade. I mean, what if I die and like I end up there? I'll just beat me. So yeah, pretty simple on Death Parade. I'll just be me. Hajime no Ippo. I would not be a boxer. I would just be me. So content creator still. Bungo Stray Dogs. If I had powers, I don't know. I'm sure I'd get recruited by somebody because I would use it to, again, benefit my life. Like if I don't know any organization I can join, so I'm gonna be like, look, I'm gonna just use it. Maybe it's raining and I have like force field powers. Boom, no rain on me. You know what I'm saying? Like something light. You know what I'm saying? But hey, maybe I get noticed by someone. They like want to join. I'll be like, what you about? And they like tell me they shit. If they good, I'm joining. If it's Fyodor, I'm getting the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's what I do in Bungo for sure. Attack on Titan. I wouldn't be as stupid as half the characters in Attack on Titan, bro. I don't understand. Everybody's been dying to Titans the whole time. That's their world. People been dying, and yet these motherfuckers sign up for the military and they're still scared when they show up, bro. You're gonna like what use is it to complain when you're gonna die anyway? I don't understand it. It makes me. I don't get it. So yeah, I mean, I'd try to stop them, and I'd go out in a blaze of glory if I go out. So yeah, that's what I do. Next we have Mashal. Assuming I have magic, I go to the school. If I don't have magic, I ain't going. So yeah, pretty simple. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. What would I do in Cyberpunk? I mean, they don't explain the world very well at all in the anime, so I don't even really know what there is to do. So yeah, maybe I have to skip. I guess I'd still be a live streamer, or I keep saying live streamer. Content creator. I do it all, man. So yeah, I have to go content creator on that, because like I don't even know what you could do in Edge Runners. The God of High School. Holy, bro. I think I tried to enter the tournament. And if I could do well, then I could do well. If not, hey, we go into content creation, you know what I'm saying, baby? Yeah, I know a lot of people, if you made it to this point, you might be thinking, oh, you keep saying you'll do this, blah, blah, blah. You could do a lot of stuff in real life and stuff like that. I used to be, very good athlete. I'm not going to give my whole backstory, but I got injured and stuff like that. So, yeah, I would be doing sports still, hopefully, if none of that ever happened. So, it is kind of realistic for me, I feel like. Solo leveling. Yeah, I'd become a hunter. Why not, bro? Why not? Next, we have the Elusive Samurai. I hate this show so much. I'd finish off the Tokiyuki bloodline, bro. Or the Hojo bloodline. Sorry, Tokiyuki's the main guy. I'm finishing off the Hojo clan, bro. Me and Ashikaga Takauji, we working together, and we killing them, bro. That's what I'd do. Fuck that show. All right, next we have Windbreaker. I would do nothing different. I ain't getting into that crazy shit. Code Geass. Again, I just have to be me. I don't know if they have content creators then, but I guess be a content creator if possible, because what else am I going to do in Code Geass? Skate Team Infinity, I ain't doing shit. Content creator, Rurouni Kenshin. I don't know. What could I be in Rurouni Kenshin? I don't know. What would I be, honestly? Collect the firewood again, bro. I don't know. Like, it takes place in an old time. I don't know what jobs they had for real. Chainsaw Man, yeah, bro. I'll be a content creator and I'll never leave my house. Door dashing every grocery to my house, bro. I'm not walking outside with those things out there. Next we have Golden Kamuy. Again, this is an old-timey one. Would I search for the map? Fuck no. That shit seems dangerous, bro. And I mean, it's not that dangerous. It just don't seem worth it, honestly. Golden Kamuy, bro. I don't know. I'm collecting the firewood, bro. I don't know what else there is. Boruto. It's going to be the same as Naruto. Baki. Yeah, no, I think I'm just chilling, do content still. I got no want to just beat up old people. Yu Yu Hakusho. No, I don't really know the Spirit Detective things going on, but if I get chosen for the Spirit Detective, of course I'm going to do it. But if not, then yeah, I'm going to chill, bro. I'm going to just chill and keep doing content. Kill la Kill. I don't want to be in that universe, bro. Just don't, bro. Just don't. Like, let's just move on. Ghost in the Shell. Again, normal person, probably doing content. Dandadan, that freaky ass show. I'll tell you one thing, I won't be sexually assaulting minors like they be trying to do in that show. So I guess I'll be the good guy in Dandadan and be a normal human. Just do content creator, bro. I don't want to fuck with those people. Doraemon, yeah, content creator. Devil May Cry, content creator. Tsukimichi, I guess I'd try to be a strong wizard, I guess. Yeah, I'd probably try to be a strong wizard in Tsukimichi. GTO, content creator. D-Gray Man. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't even want to do shit in D-Gray, man. I don't know. I'd become an exorcist if I could. Yeah, not a big, yeah. Or collect the firewood, bro. We back on that. Fate Zero. Yeah, I'd go for the Grail. I would. I'd try. If I don't get any familiar or whatever. Samurai Champloo. I'm collecting the firewood, bro. Trigun. I don't know. If I was in Trigun for real, like, I'd probably be a researcher. There's just not much going on. I love science, and I used to do a lot of research when I was younger, but, you know, we got a lot of shit going on. We got a lot of researchers, right? I feel like Trigun really lacks a development system, so I think I'd maybe try to do that. It'd be something I could spend a lot of time on, so, yeah. To be Hero X, I'd try to be a hero. Real one, though. I ain't being none of that fake shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be a real one. Erased, I content creator. Pluto, content creator, but I guess the answer on Pluto is, am I racist towards the robots? No, I don't care. I don't care about the AI shit now. People hate on AI. I don't really care. And lastly, Dr. Stone. I'm not smart enough to, you know, get everybody back from Stone. I feel like I could help Senku and them out, but, you know, maybe that's not the story. Maybe I'm on my own and I just wake up, right, like he did. What am I going to do? I'm going to try to figure out how to get people out of, you know, the stone and stuff. I might end up hurting people on accident. I don't want to, but it's just what's going to happen, and I'm going to look for other people. I think that's what I'll do. I think I could survive. I think I could make food and everything like that, make fire and stuff. So, yeah, if Dr. Stone was real, you know, I think I'd survive. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more stuff like this, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know your guys' ideas down below in the comments, because I don't remember his name. It's been a while, but on the last Sunday we had a comment, and I'm actually going to be doing his video idea. If I have the picture here, I'll put it up. That's going to be next Sunday's upload. So if you want me to do one of your video ideas, leave them down in the description. You clearly made it this far. You clearly fuck with me. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe, whatever. Leave a like and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to head out. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Peace.